Hey everyone! Ever feel like learning crypto is like assembling IKEA furniture with no instructions in the dark while your cat knocks over all the pieces? Yep, we've all been there. But don't worry. Today I'm breaking down two of the most important crypto basics: centralized versus decentralized exchanges and hot versus cold wallets. By the end of this video, you'll know the difference, when to use what, and how to keep your crypto safe from both hackers and user error. But before we start, remember that nothing in this video is financial advice and the matter is discussed for educational purposes. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with centralized exchanges. Here are big names like Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken. These platforms are run by companies that handle crypto transactions for you. You sign up with your email, verify your identity, deposit funds, and boom, you're ready to buy Bitcoin faster than your grandma can say blockchain. What makes centralized exchanges so popular is how user-friendly they are. They're designed to be smooth and accessible, especially for beginners. You get clean interfaces, mobile apps, and yes, actual customer support when something goes wrong. They're also more liquid, meaning it's easy to find someone to trade with at any time, and transactions happen fast. And here's something many people overlook. Centralized exchanges are often considered safer than decentralized ones, at least from a regulatory standpoint. These companies are typically required to follow strict legal frameworks, comply with financial regulations, and implement robust security measures to protect user funds. But here's the flip side. When you use a centralized exchange, you're trusting them to hold your crypto. You don't control your private keys, the exchange does. And if it gets hacked or goes bankrupt, then your funds might vanish faster than your weekend. Now let's talk about decentralized exchanges, or how they are often called DEXs. These platforms let you trade directly from your crypto wallet, peer-to-peer, without going through a middleman. You can count here platforms like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, or Radium. Unlike centralized exchanges, you don't need to hand over your identity or deposit your funds into someone else's system. Everything happens on-chain, through smart contracts. You stay in control the whole time. That means better privacy, more transparency, and a lot more autonomy. If you're the DIY type who likes full control over your assets, this is probably your kind of place. Also, if you want to trade a new crypto token shortly after its launch, when it still has a low market cap and hasn't made its way onto big centralized exchanges, you'll often have to use a DEX. Smaller projects that can't afford the listing fees or meet the regulatory requirements of centralized platforms typically launch on decentralized exchanges first, hoping to attract early supporters and investors. Sure, getting in early can be riskier. These projects are unproven and less regulated. But if you spot a gem, the potential returns can be much higher. But there are trade-offs. The interfaces can be less intuitive, and it might take longer to process the trade because of lower liquidity. And obviously, there's no help desk to call if you make a mistake, because there is no centralized company who runs the platform. Therefore, one wrong click and you might send your crypto into the void. So while DEXs are powerful tools, they come with more responsibility. Let's move on to wallets. And no, I don't mean the leather kind. Hot wallets are software wallets connected to the internet. Think mobile apps like Phantom, Trust Wallet, and MetaMask. Some of them already offer browser extensions for use on PC. They're perfect for quick access. Want to buy an NFT or trade a token in seconds? A hot wallet is your go-to. They're easy to set up, often free, and super convenient for day-to-day use. Nowadays, they are usually directly connected to DEXs, so trading through them is almost same convenient like on centralized exchanges. But here's the trade-off. Because they're connected to the internet, they're more vulnerable to hacking, phishing, and malware. If your device gets compromised, your wallet might too. So while hot wallets are great for active use, they shouldn't be the only place you keep your crypto, especially not big amounts. Now let's chill things down with cold wallets. These are offline wallets, physical devices like Ledger or Trezor. The biggest advantage here is security. Since these wallets are offline, they can't be hacked remotely. They're ideal for long-term storage, especially if you're holding a significant amount of crypto and don't need to access it regularly. Of course, nothing's perfect. Cold wallets can be a bit clunky to use for everyday transactions. And if you lose the device and your seed phrase, there's no password reset button. Seed phrase is your 24 secret words that serve as administrator key. If you lose it, then your funds could be lost permanently. Therefore, it is really important to have written your seed phrase on some safe place. They are your only safeguard of funds recovery when you lose or damage the device. However, for long-term hodlers, cold wallets are the gold standard. I personally used Trezor for more than 5 years and couldn't be more thankful for the peace of mind it provides to me. So centralized or decentralized exchange, hot or cold wallet, it really depends on your needs. If you're new to crypto and just want something simple and supported, a centralized exchange might be enough. If you are looking for some riskier plays, then sending crypto to hot wallet and then trading on dexes might be your best bet. But if you're in it for the long haul and care about control and security, consider moving your assets into a cold wallet. In fact, many people use a combination: a hot wallet for quick access and small trades, and a cold wallet for storing their bigger holdings safely offline. It's kind of like having both, a checking account and a safe deposit box. All right, let's quickly tie it all together. Centralized exchanges are easy to use and operate under regulations, which can add a layer of safety, but you have to trust them with your crypto. Decentralized exchanges, on the other hand, give you more control and privacy, but they require more responsibility on your side. When it comes to wallets, hot wallets are super convenient for day-to-day transactions and quick trades, but they do come with higher security risks because they're always online. Cold wallets are much more secure since they're offline, but they're a bit less convenient and slower to use, especially for frequent trading. There really isn't a one-size-fits-all answer here. The best setup depends on how you use crypto and what level of control or convenience you prefer. Understanding these differences helps you make better decisions for your crypto journey. If this helped clear things up, give it a like, hit subscribe for more crypto explainers, and let me know in the comments how you handle your crypto setup. Until next time, stay safe out there, and seriously, back up that seed phrase today, okay?